All right, welcome to the Bradley J. and Shayla show on a Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You can catch us on Facebook and YouTube. Shayla, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
You look good. Where's your glasses at today?
I'm taking a break from them for right now. We're on a break.
Oh, wow, a break from your glasses. Your glasses aren't going to like that, man. They're not going to like that. We've got one person viewing us right now. Welcome to the show, man. You can always leave a comment as we do this on Facebook. We do it live on Facebook. We do it live on YouTube, Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Of course, I am Bradley J. She is the lovely, the intelligent, just the greatest human being of all time, Shayla.
Keep going, keep going. There's time.
Yes, first time for everything. Okay, to start the show, Shayla, I want to read you something. You know how people, how you go through life and you're like, oh my gosh, my day it goes so faster. When I'm with you, everything just goes so fast. Next thing you know, it's time for me to go home. Well, excuse me. Here is why is life so short? That's the question we're asking. So I'm going to read this, okay? I didn't find this, somebody else did, but I thought it was good to share with people. Question is, why is life so short? The reply is, actually, it's not. Do one experiment. Close yourself in a room. Keep all internet, computer, phone outside. Just do nothing. Live like this for 5 days. Your overstimulated mind will start to go crazy. And each hour will look like many hours looking at the second hand of the watch. You will find out that life is extraordinarily long, but you will want to immediately go back to your old life. Compare the above to days when you go out with friends to watch movies, etc. Before you know, the day ends. Nowadays, we live like this, and before we know, years have passed. So right answer is, we have found ways to spend time faster. The speed of life, it hasn't changed.
Oh my gosh, that's so deep, Bradley J.
I know, I thought that would be interesting to share. I was like, you know what? Because it is true. Like everyone's like, oh, the day goes faster when I do this. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. The time does not speed up or slow down. Time is the same. You just find things to do.
It just feels like it does. Yeah.
Exactly. So just use your time wisely, people. I thought I would bring somebody else's wisdom into the show today.
I love it. That's actually a really cool point of view to look at because if you just sit in a dark room by yourself, nothing, no phones, no screens, that would take a long time. It's like 4 o'clock on a Friday, you're looking at, when you look at the clock, it goes so slow. So that's what it would be like all the time.
It's not really going slow. It's going the same time. It's going the same time. Hey, leave a comment if you want to. We were just there talking about why is life so short? It's not, people. Life is not short. It stays the same time every day. Just make every minute count. So last week we talked a little bit about the Barbie movie. I haven't seen it yet, but we were talking before the show, and you actually had. So what'd you think of it?
Yes. So I went to the Barbie movie last Friday night, I think it was. So I told you that I was going with my friend Lauren and my friend Amelia. We were making it like a girls' night.
Right.
Well, Lauren got sick and she canceled.
Oh.
So guess who got to go? Our husband. So Amelia and I took our husbands. And so I should have had him so that he could give his thought on it, because we talked last week about how it was like a test for relationships. And Gustavo passed the test. He really did. And he liked it. He did. He liked it. It was a good movie. It was quirky. It was fun. I found myself laughing a lot. I would go see it again. It was very good. So I recommend you go see it. I think you would like it.
All right. Well, I lead a busy life. So I'll try to fit it into my schedule if I can. I haven't seen Oppenheimer either, so I need to go see that movie as well. We both went on. I went to St. Louis over the weekend. I went to.
Wow.
I called my sister and I asked her if she wanted to go, and she said, "Why? Why? What are we doing? What do you got? What do you got planned?" I said, "Well, I got tickets to a St. Louis Cardinals game. I won a silent auction at Relay for Life this earlier this year, and so I needed somebody to go with me. So we made a weekend of it. Got there Saturday, went to the Arch. Then Sunday we went to the Cardinals game, which they played the Rockies, and then we came home. So I just wanted to tell you, though, I found this a story that says you don't have to pack a suitcase. You don't have to pack ever.
I always have to pack a suitcase.
No, anywhere that you go, Shayla, and if you go for a week or 2 weeks, yes, okay, you're going to have to pack a suitcase. But if you're going for like 3 or 4 days or less, this is why you don't have to pack a suitcase on your next trip. And I want to see if people agree with this, because it's kind of a trend, and it's a reason why. And I'm going to read from the paper that I got here.
My mind is automatically going to like, is it going to say like fold your underwear inside out and like just fold everything inside out? Is that what? Because I don't want to do that.
Who does that? No. This is okay. So there are, I guess, in bigger cities, there are services at the airport where you can just go in and buy clothes and then use those once you get into the airport. Like, you don't pack a bag or anything. It's kind of like a trend. People are going on like short trips in the airport. They have these pop-ups where you buy clothes and then you just use those clothes and take them home. So you don't have to pack a suitcase. You don't have to worry about anything. Well, here's the thing. Okay. You don't pack a bag, and what you do is you go to like, what was it? It was like a Goodwill store or a Salvation Army, and you buy your outfits there to use while you're on your trip. So you don't, because those are clothes that people go in and buy. You've been to Goodwill. You've been, what's the other one? Salvation Army. There are clothes in there that you like and you buy. People do that. So when you go on your trip, you don't take your suitcase. All right. You just go in and you could buy the clothes. You could give them back, but you don't have to pack a suitcase on your next trip. This is what people are doing now when they go on like a 3 or 4 day trip. They don't pack a suitcase. They just buy their clothes.
I don't know. Like, that just seems like more work to me. I'd
Really?
rather just pack a suitcase. Yeah, because then I got to go find clothes. That's just an extra thing that you got to do.
Yeah, but it won't take you long. You're on vacation. What do you care what you wear on vacation? What do you wear on vacation? You wear shorts, a shirt, and your swim trunks in the summer.
Yeah, but I'm thinking also like, okay, like I pack makeup too. So then what do I do about that?
Don't pack it.
Products. Don't you pack your products and take your products with you? Like,
I don't know. This is what people are doing. I'm just saying this is things that people are doing. I thought, you know what? Maybe they're onto something. Maybe you don't have to pack a suitcase. Maybe you just pack one with your essentials that you put in it, and you don't pack, like, if you take two, you don't need to take two.
Is this a trend that you would do? Would you try that?
No.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
I wouldn't. But I thought it was interesting, though. I'm just like, wow, man. But there are pop-up stores like that in airports where people are doing it too. They're going in and buying 3 outfits, and then they've got their clothes for their little 3 or 4 day vacation, then go home.
Wow.
I guess you could put those in it, like, they're dirty, so you're not going to fold them back up. I guess the clothes you buy, you're just going to get a trash bag and stick them in it and use it as your carry-on.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting. I have not heard of this.
I know. But you took a trip. Where'd you go? You said before we started the show, you said you went somewhere, didn't you? Did you go somewhere, or just to the Barbie movie?
No, just to the Barbie movie. That was a trip.
I will say, I did see on Facebook, when I don't stalk you, but when you post something on Instagram or Facebook, I take a gander at it to see what you're up to, make sure you're doing okay. And I saw you tried to kill your dog.
I did not try to kill my dog. I knew you were going to bring that up. No, we took him to the dog swim. So, like at the end of the season, like the pools open up just for a couple days for the dogs. So I love dogs. I've always wanted to do this. I've never had one that, I could actually take in public, like around people and dogs.
Right.
Was very much looking forward to this. I met up with my mother. It was very exciting. We were making a night of it.
So hold on. Wait, your mom went. So does your mom have a dog?
She does, but her dog isn't like one that you could take like in public. Like doesn't really like other people dogs, doesn't care. So would be a waste. You got to pay $5 for the dog. So you got to at least think that your dog will like it.
So your mom's dog doesn't like other dogs or other people or both?
I mean, it's like it's okay with other dogs and people kind of, but doesn't really like strangers. So I think that would be the issue.
So your mom was worried about her dog like biting or chasing or just being mean to other dogs and people. Okay. Because your mom is I've met your mom. Your mom is a very nice, polite person. So I would just think like if I saw your mom walking her dog somewhere, I would just assume that her dog was like her. Because they say personality wise, I would think like, oh, look, you're Shayla's mom. Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, look, your dog. And then your dog would bite me. And then I'd have a whole different perspective on your mom. I would be like, wow, Shayla's mom is very nice and sweet and polite and kind. And her dog is mean. Like, what is up with that?
So you think that a dog has the same personality as its owner?
Yeah, I think your dog is like, it's just happy all the time. It's just oblivious to everything that's going on in the world. And it just does its own thing. And it's happy and smiling all the time. Like your dog's like, oh, go in the water? Well, of course I'll go in the water. What do I care? Just throw me in. That's what I think your dog is like.
Okay, well, that's fair because that's pretty much spot on. And that is kind of how I am as well. So you might be onto something. But no, not everyone's personality matches their dog.
All right, this is why I don't have a dog, because I don't want my dog to have my personality. Okay, the next thing I want to move on to and talk about is this worried me. When I saw the headline, I was like, why you should never use self-checkout. Everybody goes through self-checkout now.
Oh, yeah, I do it all the time. I love it. I don't want to go to a cashier anymore. I don't know.
When you go through the self-checkout, are you a go through as fast as you can?
Yeah.
Don't.
Why?
This is why you should never use self-checkout again, okay? So I saw this story, and it's like you should never use self-checkout, at least according to one criminal defense attorney. She says it's too risky since you could get falsely arrested for shoplifting, which can be a huge legal nightmare. So what happens, they say like, so what if you take something accidentally, like you forget, or you don't hear the beep, right? Because you're going so fast and then you just put it in your bag. You're like, oh, okay, I bought it, whatever like that. Well, boom, that mistake, because they checked, like, I guess the inventory they said, and they could wind up, even if they falsely accuse you, they're like, oh, you were shoplifting, but then they find out, they're like, oh, it was false. Okay, we were wrong, whatever. Still, if you fight that, like you have to pay attorney fees, and I guess it's a real big hassle. So, Shayla, you need to slow down when you go through the self-checkout line. Because
do they check the videos and stuff afterwards? You know how records you?
Because they can check the video and see too. They're like, oh, so and so, and then they, because you don't know where the camera is, or because when you go up to self checkout, you're just like, oh, self checkout, camera could be right there looking at you, and then they'd have your face, so they would know who you have, and facial recognition, right? So they, even if you accidentally just like threw something in the bag, you're like, oh no, I would have paid for it. Falsely accused, boom, a lot of money.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, this happens a lot. Not a lot to me, but it's happened before. I'll be honest. Now I'm worried that Walmart's going to come after me because one time I realized I was buying like some floral like picks, like just flowers and stuff, like the fake flowers.
Right.
It was like a wedding centerpiece that I was making for our wedding. Right.
Okay.
Well, I did not realize apparently like in one of them, like it was two sets of flowers. I thought it was one and I scanned it and I took it. And then when I got home, I realized that it was two in one. So I did steal accidentally from Walmart. Did I take it back? No, I did not. I just kept it. But that happens. Like sometimes stuff is like inside of, and you didn't realize it. And I was like, whoops.
But you're a thief. Like you've stolen things.
So now you have me very like nervous that Walmart's going to come after me. This was like a year ago, though. I think they would have said something by now.
Well, if somebody from Walmart's watching right now, they could report you, so they might come after you. Like
I
I
will give them the $2 for the floral.
you're now. I have a whole different outlook on you now too. Like you're such a sweetheart, but yet you stole from Walmart accidentally.
Don't
All
tell
right,
me you haven't accidentally
it's not that you know of.
something.
I don't talk about such things on this show. I don't. There are things that are like, no. Your mom just said, Shayla, maybe you should have kept that to yourself. I agree with you. I agree with Shayla's mom. You should have kept that to yourself. You're going to jail.
But it was an accident. I didn't
Doesn't
mean
matter.
to, so it's different.
So you don't think criminals could go up and say, like, oh, they're like, oh, we saw you take that. It's like, whoa, that was an accident. I wasn't trying to steal it. I just got my bag. No, you should have went back and paid for it.
But I didn't realize it until I got home.
How far was Walmart? You have a car. You drove
Pretty close. I won't lie. It's pretty close.
Exactly.
But it was like a $2 floral thing. Was I really going to go through the work to take it back and be like, I'm sorry? Like,
you know what? I'm not even talking about this anymore. Your mom's watching. I have so many things to say, but I'm just going to keep.
I know that there's people watching that have accidentally done that stuff before. I'm sure I'm not the only one.
I'll bet your mom
says I should have kept that to myself, but I'm sure she's
don't you say that about your mother. Your mother's done none in her life. She's done nothing wrong ever. Your mom is a sweetheart of a woman.
You have to say that because you know she's watching.
I love your mother as a friend, but I know she's never done anything like that. The only thing that worries me about your mom is she has a mean dog. I just that
Her
blows.
dog's not mean. It just I don't think it likes strangers, so it's not.
Well, I don't know. But here, okay. But if you must still, Shayla, use the self-checkout, this criminal defense attorney says only use it on small orders and use your credit card for proof of what you paid. Keep your receipt and go slowly so the cameras see everything that you scan. I'm going to Dylan's tonight. I am going to make sure I do things slow. Your mom just posted, he knows me so well. That's right. I do. I know Shayla's mom so well that she's a sweetheart. Okay. My mom, on the other hand, she's a sweet, but we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, my goodness.
She'll watch this and probably comment. I was talking about this. I know how you love TV shows. So this is a great question for you because I want to see. I think I know what your answer is going to be, but I want to see. If you could erase one thing from your memory, it would probably be something painful, right?
Yes.
Okay. But if you could erase your memory of one TV show, just so you could rewatch it fresh, you didn't know what was going to be happening. Okay. You nothing, you didn't know. You're like, oh my God, look at this TV show. Got to watch it. Never seen it. Which TV show would it be?
I mean, obviously, I want to say Friends.
That's what I thought you would say, but man, I didn't know if there was a show that you've seen and you're like, man, I'd really love to watch that from the beginning and go back to not know what was going to happen because it was so good.
No, I would like to do that with Friends. I really would. Like, I remember did you watch Friends like when it came out, like when it was on TV at like 6 p.m. or whatever it was?
I don't know if I caught it at the beginning. The one show I did catch, there are many shows that I've caught from the beginning, like Seinfeld. Watched it from the beginning when it first came on. The one show, my answer, just so you know, okay, my answer is the TV show 24, starring Kiefer Sutherland as Jack Bauer. I would erase my memory of that show. I will go back, and that would be awesome because there's a cliffhanger every episode. It was awesome. One of the best shows I've ever seen on TV. To this day.
I've never heard of that.
Oh my God, you need to watch it. Jack Bauer is a god. If you needed to be saved, if your life was in danger and you were about to die, you would want Jack Bauer to come save you. Yeah, that's it. And if people, you can't talk me off that one. That's just a fact. Here are other shows that people said, like Breaking Bad, they would want their erased. The Wire, The Haunting of a Hill House, Community, another great TV show, and Arrested Development were the top 5. So your answer was Friends, and that was a lame answer because I knew it was coming. I don't even know why I asked the question, but I did. Hey, did you ever have a motivational poster in your room? Or do you have one now when you were a kid or now? Motivational poster.
No, I don't think so. I had like posters of like the cute boys and stuff that were on like Disney Channel. Didn't we all?
Oh, yeah, no. Farrah Fawcett was on my wall, just so people know. There's a thing going around right now. I think this is hilarious. And I want to get you one of these. Okay. I really want to get, because I just think it would be funny to have in your house and have like and it's sad that I have to tell this because I would love to give this to you and not have your family know it was in your house and then come to your house and have like your mom or your sisters or whoever just walk in and go like, look at it and go, why do you have this in your house, Shayla?
Oh, do tell. I want to know.
You'd be like, Bradley J gave it to me. And your mom would actually go, that explains it if she heard it. There are things called demotivational posters. Okay. They're not motivational. They're demotivational. Okay. And this has gone viral. All right.
What did they say?
This is hilarious. Like one of them says, well, I have to read a few of them. So this is a demotivational poster. One of them says, hope. Always the first step on the road to disappointment. Because when you have hope, you're like, oh, I have hope. Yes, yes. But then sometimes, your hope turns to disappointment. A poster on the wall. That would be hilarious to give as a Christmas gift in my mind, because I'm that type of person.
Where can I buy this?
It's I don't know. It doesn't say. But here's another one.
Because those would be great, like Christmas gag gifts.
Yeah, yeah. Here's another one. It says responsibility. Relax. If your job really mattered so much, wouldn't your company have someone better doing it? I love that. Okay, here another one. Another demotivational poster. Healthy. The slowest possible rate at which you can die. You shouldn't laugh at these, but they're just like too funny. It's like, oh, okay.
It's really funny.
Here's one. Underachievement. The tallest blade of grass is the first to be cut by the lawnmower. Because you're so tall, and it's like, whack. Here are the top 2. The lottery. The odds of you dying on your way to purchase a ticket are greater than the odds of winning the jackpot.
Oh, no. Oh, and yeah, that's true.
Number 1 demotivational poster to keep you humble, uniqueness. Even if you are 1 in a million, there's still 7,500 of you out there. Demotivational posters. There you go. That Christmas shopping done. You're welcome. Ta-da!
Done. I love that. That's actually really funny.
I'll keep that and I'll send that to you. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll send you that in why life is short, because those are great on that. But
if anyone knows where I can buy these demotivational posters, let me know.
I'm sure that you can Google that and get on that. I like how I got to get better at these banners. I kept up people are probably going like, why are they talking about not going through a checkout, self-checkout? It's all right. It's okay. It's good. Hopefully, before it gets cool, I hope you get your dog to like water and swim in it. And that's pretty much it.
He's coming to say hi. Hang on. Oh. He can tell us how much he hated the water.
Is it Draco, right?
Draco, yes.
Draco.
Determined that he is not a water dog.
Nope.
Not a water dog.
But he likes to give spit on other people. He just was kissing you and looking on you. All right, that's gonna wrap up the Shayla and Bradley J show. Don't forget Wednesday, 6 o'clock. We do it on Facebook Live. We do it on YouTube Live. You can always, if you got something you want to talk about, get off your chest, or you'd like to hear what Shayla and I's thoughts are on a subject that's on your mind, you can always email me, Bradley J at 94country.com is our email address. It's our email. It's my email address. She has
our email address. Go ahead and email us.
Sorry, Gustavo, you can keep her. I don't want her. I only want her on this show, and that's it. She's great here. No, love Shayla. She's a good friend of mine. So, yeah, you can do that. Thanks again for watching. And until next Wednesday, you all have a great day or night or whatever time you watch this. Bye.